Help support worldsourcemedia.com, now, by becoming a Patreon on our website at worldsourcemedia.com. We have early report premieres that premiere way sooner than on our video channels. Now if you are seeking the latest trends in fashion, and electronics and gifts and more of the coolest things that you never knew existed at the best prices, please feel free to visit www.atthismall.com. Once again, that is www.atthismall.com. Now if you are seeking the truth or guidance or need a prayer request or studies, please visit followYeshua.now.com at www.followYeshua.now.com. Former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe has an interview set to air on 60 Minutes this weekend, and it is a bombshell. From what has leaked in video snippets, the major news is that McCabe and former Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein did plan to use a wire to catch President Donald Trump doing something that would be used to recruit cabinet members into using the 25th Amendment to remove President Trump. "I was very concerned that I was able to put the Russia case on absolutely solid ground, in an indelible fashion," McCabe said. "That were I removed quickly, or reassigned or fired, that the case could not be closed or vanish in the night without a trace," he said. "I wanted to make sure that our case was on solid ground, and if somebody came in behind me and closed it and tried to walk away from it, they would not be able to do that without creating a record of why they made that decision," he told Scott Pelley. "I was speaking to the man who had just run for the presidency and just won the election for the presidency, and who might have done so with the aid of the government of Russia, our most formidable adversary on the world stage," he said. "And that was something that troubled me greatly," he said. Even Pelley, the man interviewing him, was surprised by what he was told. "The most illuminating and surprising thing in the interview to me were these 8 days in May when all of these things were happening behind the scenes that the American people really didn't know about," he said. "There were meetings at the Justice Department at which it was discussed whether the Vice President and a majority of the cabinet could be brought together to remove the President of the United States under the 25th Amendment," he said. "These were the 8 days from Comey's firing to the point that Robert Mueller was appointed special counsel, and the highest levels of American law enforcement were trying to figure out what to do with the president," he said. CBS reported. "This is a banana republic type of thing." McCabe and Rosenstein using a wire to get information to recruit cabinet members to use the 25th Amendment to remove a duly elected president because they did not like that their friend Comey was fired. Pelley said McCabe confirms in their interview that Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein offered to wear a wire in meetings with President Trump. Previously, a Justice Department statement claimed that Rosenstein made the offer sarcastically, but McCabe said it was taken seriously. McCabe in the 60 Minutes interview says no, it came up more than once and it was so serious that he took it to the lawyers at the FBI to discuss it, Pelley told CBS This Morning. McCabe has written a book, The Threat: How the FBI Protects America in the Age of Terror and Trump, in which he describes his career and the FBI investigative process. It's an insider's account that details FBI decisions in the 2016 election and what took place at the Bureau in the days between the firing of Comey and the appointment of Special Prosecutor Robert Mueller to probe Russian influence in the election. "Facebook has greatly reduced the distribution of our stories in our readers' news feeds and is instead promoting mainstream media sources. When you share to your friends, however, you greatly help distribute our content. Please take a moment and consider sharing this article with your friends and family. Thank you."